Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Kati. Today I thought I would talk a little bit about what it is like to be a foreigner in Sweden. I'm Finnish. My parents moved here, I think it was 1970, before I was born. I was born about 6 months after they moved here. And they got work here, and they had planned to stay a couple of years and work here in Sweden and then move back to Finland. But like many other Finnish people, they stayed. Well, my father has passed away a few years ago, but my mother still lives here in Sweden. So, and when I was a child, I remember we only all my parents' friends were Finnish as well. We didn't visit any Swedish people. There was a very active Finnish community here, and they did all different kinds of activities. They had Finnish dances, and they made bus trips to different places. Once we went to Gothenburg, to Liseberg, and another time we went to Norway, and they had fishing competitions in winter, you know, when you drill a hole in the ice on a lake and fish. They had all kinds of fun activities. And I remember I didn't speak any Swedish. I only spoke Finnish when I was a child. That is my first language that I learned. So when I was 4 years old, I went to a kind of kindergarten or a preschool. Preschool, I think, is more correct, to learn Swedish. But I don't remember so much of that time, but my mother has told me that there was a Finnish person working there, so I probably spoke Finnish with her when I was supposed to learn Swedish. But then I played with other children where we lived. There were many children always outdoors, and we played, and that is where I learned the most Swedish, I think. And then when I started school as well. And today Swedish is the language I know best. When I think in Swedish, and my Finnish has become kind of rusty. I don't use Finnish so much because I only speak Finnish here with my mother and my brother. Otherwise, all people we talk to are Swedish, and we talk Swedish. So the Swedish is the language I talk best, I know best. When my kids were small, when my boys were small, their father is Finnish, from Finland as well. So we spoke only Finnish with them. So my boys speak Finnish as well. They understand Finnish and they can speak Finnish. But my daughter doesn't speak any Finnish. She understands a little, but she doesn't speak Finnish. When she was really small, I tried to speak Finnish with her, but then it changed more and more to Swedish. So now we only speak Swedish. That's a pity, really. I should have kept talking Finnish to her as well, because it's more difficult to learn a new language when you're adult. It's easier when you're a child to learn new languages, of course. but that's the way it is. That's the way it is for many of the Finnish people here. Sometimes when I see Finnish people that I know here, some of them speak Finnish with me when they see me, but most of them, my parents' old friends, Finnish friends, when they see me, they immediately start speaking Swedish with me. But if I am the first to start speaking with them, I always choose Finnish because I really like to get to use it. And sometimes I have even started speaking with people I don't know. If I hear that they talk Finnish, I really like when I get to use the Finnish language because it's so rare here. I remember once in Lidl, the shop, because they have like theme weeks from different countries, and sometimes they have a Finnish theme week with food from Finland. And once when I was there looking at the Finnish products, I heard an older Finnish couple talking Finnish. So I started just chatting with them in Finnish a little bit because I just love using the Finnish. I would like to read more Finnish books, but that will have to wait because I don't have any time. I don't have any time at all to read now. Sometimes I start reading a book, but I only read a few pages and I don't have time. I work very, very much now. But one day I will read, and also English books. I'm Swedish, of course. But I want to read books. If I can, I want to read them in the original language that they are written in. Like Finnish books, I would rather read if they're written in Finnish, if it's a Finnish author. And Swedish books in Swedish, and English books written by English authors, I want to read in English. But one day I will read more, I hope. So when I'm here in Sweden, I feel more Finnish. If there are like ice hockey games on TV on Finland versus Sweden, I always cheer for Finland. I hope Finland wins. And so here I feel more Finnish. But if I go to Finland, I feel more Swedish. That's a bit strange. So here in Sweden, I'm Finnish, but when I go to Finland, I'm Swedish. So I'm kind of both Finnish and Swedish, or not really any of them. I'm some kind of mix between. It's a bit strange. I wonder if it's the same for other. It probably is. When from other countries than Finland, of course. Yeah, but that were just some thoughts. Now I have to hurry now and go to the shops and buy some things for our Friday pizzas. We're going to make pizza. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again another time. Take care. Bye bye.